Hello students, welcome back class 6 subject computer. Today I am taking chapter 4. Okay, chapter 4. Today I am explaining in practical form. Chapter 4 is creating professional presentation and presetting pre uh, presentation and presentation in OpenOffice Impress. Okay, so today I am discussing our 5 points of chapter 4. Chapter first point is appreciate and understand the concept of slideshow, and we can hide our slide. Second, inserting header and footer, slide number and date and time in a slide. Third, we can use slide transition with sound. Okay, so and next we can take point 4, learn to record narration and timing the show. Okay, we can adjust our record narration and timing and protect presentation with password. Okay, so these are our 5 topics. So one by one I am explaining in practical form. Okay students, so let's start. Minimize this window. Okay, so first you can see this is our OpenOffice software. You can see OpenOffice 4.1.8. so I am double clicking this software. Okay, now in OpenOffice you can see this is our presentation. You just click on, okay, and you can select empty presentation, then you direct click on create. Okay, so you can see this is our slide. Okay, but here I want to change the background of slide. Okay, so first you click on format. You can see format, and then here I am using page. You can see page, or on this page you can see this is our window. Here we have several options, so here I am using colors. Okay, you can in colors you can see different kind of colors. So simply here I am using green color, and then I am click on OK. So I want to green color on particular on this slide, so here I am using no. Okay, if you select yes, then all the slide will same color, but I want to use only green color on this side, so here I am using no. Okay, now after that I want to insert one more slide, so here I am using insert, then here I am clicking slide. Okay, you can see slide. So this is our first slide, this is our second slide. So I want to give a new color to second slide. So here I am using again format. You can see page. Now on this page I want to select color, and I want to change this color. Suppose I am taking this color blue, then I am clicking OK. So I want to use blue color on second slide, not all slides. So again I am selecting no. So you can see our first slide green, second slide blue. Now after that I want to include one more slide. So here I am using insert. Again here I am using slide. So you can see this is our third slide, and I want to change the background of this slide. So here again I am using format. You can see page. Now you can see here I am using color, and here I am choosing a new different color. Suppose here I am using here I am using yellow green. So suppose here I am selecting orange color. Okay, then here I am clicking OK. I want to use orange color on this third slide only, not all. So here I am using no. So you can see this is our green, blue, and this. So this is our first slide. Here I am using, suppose here I am typing 1. You can see 1. Okay, here I am in second slide. Here in second slide here I am using 2. Okay, and in third slide here I am using 3. Okay, now our main purpose is this is our first slide, second slide, and third slide. Okay, but our first topic is understand the concept of slideshow. Means I want to present this slide in full screen to our audience viewer. So here you can see this is our slideshow option. You can see this is our slideshow. Here we can use slideshow, first option you can see, or we can use F5 directly. So here I am selecting this option. So you can see this is our first slide. If you want to see second slide, just click on this. If you want to see third slide, just click on this. Okay, and again you click the this is your last slide and you can see. Okay, so first thing we use slideshow. We can directly use F5. Here I am pressing F5. Okay, and you can also use arrow keys to move the next slide. Here I am using left arrow key or up arrow key. Left arrow key or up arrow key move to the next slide. Okay, and up arrow key and down arrow key and left key we use to move next slide. And when you use up arrow key, okay, here I am using up arrow key. Okay, here I am using down arrow key. Again here I am using up arrow key. Okay, so we can use up arrow key to move previous slide. We can use down arrow key to move next slide, or we can also use left or right. Left again move to previous slide. Okay, and right use for next slide. So we can use up arrow key or left arrow key to move previous slide. We can use right arrow key or down arrow key using the keyboard move the next slide. Okay, we can use. Okay student, we have last option to use slideshow. We can use view. You can see again here same option we can use slideshow here. Okay, F5. Okay, so here just click on this. Simply click left click to move the next slide. Okay, suppose you want to cancel the slideshow in middle, we directly use escape key. We can directly use escape key. Okay, so when you press escape key, it will terminate in the middle. Okay students, so this is our slideshow options. Okay, either we can use slideshow, slide. Second option we can use F5. Third option we can use view, slideshow. So same task we can perform. Okay, but our next thing is our hide slide. Okay, how to hide slide in slideshow? So simply we can, suppose here I am selecting the second slide. This is our second slide. Then we can use slideshow. Then we can use this option. You can see hide slide and simply click on this. So second slide you can see in different form. Okay, here I am using again first clicking the first slide. Here I am using slideshow. So you can see in slideshow you can see one, and second slide you cannot see because I am already hidden. So this third slide you can see. Okay, now I want to again unhide this slide. So simply you can select this and we can use slideshow and we can use show slide. Okay, so again here I am using one and you can use slideshow. So first slide, now this time you can see this is our second slide is showing and we can use third three slides. So second thing you can see hiding and showing. Directly we can perform selecting the slide. We can also use right click and here you can see the hide slide option. Okay, and again click on a right click, we can show slide. So right click first to select and we can use right click and show hide. Here same option available here, and either we can use hide and show. So in menu also available the hide slide option, and this option also available in the this thing here. Okay, so here I am showing slideshow options and how to hide a particular slide. Okay students, so this is our first topic is have completed. Now second is insert header and footer, slide number, date and time in a slide. Okay students, so header and footer means when you use header and footer, so this data will appear each and every slide. Okay, so here simply first we understand this is your first slide. Here I am clicking this here. Okay, so this is our cursor. Simply we can use insert. Okay, here you can see field. Here you can see field. So first field is our date. So first we click this. So you can see this is our date. Okay, then here pressing the enter key. Okay, you can see here again I am using date variable. Okay, so this is our variable date. Okay, this is our fixed date, this is our variable date. Okay, this is our fixed and this is our variable date. Okay, so it will update, okay, this date will update and this date will not update next day. Okay, this date will update next day. Okay, because this is our fixed date, this is our variable date. So in next day automatically it will 18 because here I am using variable date. Okay, now here I am pressing enter. You can see insert field, here I am using time. Okay, this time is fixed. Okay, so will not update. Okay, this is fixed time. Here I am using variable time. So you can see variable will update. Okay, this time will update automatically. Okay, so this time will update. Okay, so you can see here I am using date and time. Okay, now we can use in insert field, we can use also page number. Okay, because this is our first slide, so you can see this first slide number 1. Okay, now here insert field we can use file name. Okay, so another thing we can author we can use. Okay, if available, so we can use date, time, slide number. Okay, so this is our insert field. Okay, but here I want to use date and time, slide number on every slide. You can see every slide I want to see, but here there is no date and time, slide number. Okay, you can see here there is no date and time and slide number. Here you can see there is no date and time and slide number and other thing. Okay, so I want to display this kind of information each and every slide. So for this purpose here I am using view. You can see view, you can see header and footer. Okay, in this header footer you can see slide. Here I am using variable. Here I want to include date and time variable. Okay, so variable means daily it will update automatically. Here I am using footer, so footer text. So here I am using numbers from 1 to 3. This is our footer message. Slide number, okay, I want also see the slide number. Okay, so you can see this box will use date and time, this will use for footer text, and this box for slide number. Don't use on first slide. If you want to don't show slide number, footer and date and time first slide, you can execute, but I want to show, so here I am using. So then here you can use apply to all. Okay, we can use apply to all, so every slide will have date and time, footer and slide number. If you use apply, so our current slide will have this kind of data, but here I am using apply to all. Okay, so you can see, so this is our first slide, this is our second slide. In second slide you can see this is our date, this is our footer text, and this is our slide. Okay, this is our third slide. You can see this is our date, this is our footer text, and this is our slide number 3. Okay, so you can see this is our first slide. You can see date, footer text and 1. So using a view, header and footer, so in the bottom of every slide you can view date and time, footer message and slide number, because here I am using apply to all. Okay, and you want to see in full screen, so we can use slideshow and slideshow. Now you can see this is our first slide, and you can see this is our date, message and slide number. You can just click on this. So second slide you can see date and slide number 2 automatically change, and this is our date and footer text and 3. So using a header footer we can directly use footer and we can reuse same data repeatedly on each and every slide. Okay students, so now you can see today's second topic is our header and footer, slide number, date and time we have already discussed. Now third option is use slide transition with sound. Okay, this is very interesting and advanced topic, slide transition with sound. Okay students, so you can see this is our first slide. Here I am using slideshow. You can see here I am using slideshow, and here you can see this option, slide transition. Okay, slide transition is used to give animation to the next slide. When you change the first slide to another slide, so it will give animation. Okay, so first we put the cursor on our first slide, then we can use slideshow, then here I am using slide transition. Okay, so here I am clicking this. So you can see this is our first slide. Here you can see slide transition have three options: apply to selected slides, second is modify transition, third is our advanced slide. Okay, so we have three things. Okay, so this is our first slide. Okay students, so I want to use animation. Suppose here I am using wipe up, so this is our wipe up. Okay, now second thing we can adjust, I want to control the wipe up speed, so here I am using slow. So this is wipe up slide animation slow. Here I am also use sound, so here I am using apart. Okay, so here I am also use this sound, and here I am using mouse click. Okay, now here I am selecting the second slide. Okay, in second slide here I am using wipe right. Okay, and the speed of wipe right here I want to control slow, and here I want to give second slide sound. Here I am using Apple 2. Okay, and here I have mouse click. On the click of my mouse click, we can see our next slide. Okay, now here I am selecting the third slide. Here I am using wipe left. You can see wipe left. Here I am slow down the wipe left speed, slow. Here I am using the animation Apolles. Okay, here this slide will come using the mouse click. Okay students, so you can see first slide, second slide and third slide. First slide have wipe up, and wipe up will come slowly and mouse click. In second slide you can see wipe right and slow and mouse click, and third slide you can see wipe left, slow and mouse click. So here I want to show here in this animation in full screen. So here I am using slideshow, and slideshow you can see again slideshow. Okay students, now we can see the result of slide transition. Okay students, so this is our wipe up. Okay students, now here I am clicking. So this is the sound of and the animation of slide transition second slide. You can see this is our third slide animation. Okay, so we can use slide transition when you change from one slide to next slide. So we can use animation. Okay, but here I am using the mouse click, but here I don't want to use mouse click. Here I want to set automatically. So here I am using 1 second. Here I am using 2 seconds. Suppose. Okay, here I am setting. This is our first slide, and first slide will change after second slide will come after 2 seconds. Okay, then here I am using second slide. Then again here I am using automatically after 2 seconds. Then here I am using third slide, and here I am again using automatically after 2 seconds. So we can say this is our rehearsal timing. We can say this is our rehearsal timing. So it will automatically run. So again here I am using the first. Okay, and here I am using slideshow. Okay, now you can see. So you can say after 2 seconds automatically we can see second slide. Here I am not using mouse clicking. Okay, automatically it will come. So we can say this is our rehearsal timing. Automatically it will move just like a video. Okay students, now here we can use the node space concept. Okay, so you can see, so here we can use with sound. Okay, so third point we already use transition with sound. Now here I am using fourth option, record narration and timing the show. So record narration means for this purpose, suppose this is our first slide. Here I am using view. Here I am using notes page. Here I am using view and you can see notes page. So this is our first slide and I want to write the detail of first slide here. Here we can write the detail of here. So here I am writing this slide will show numbers only 1. Okay, so we can write the details in our notes page. So we can say this is our narration, but this is our theoretical narration. Okay, but I want to record my voice. I want to record my voice and it will automatically work. So I want to, this is our theoretical line, but I want to convert this line into our voice. Okay, so I want to record my narration in audio form. So here you can see, here I am using start button. Here you can see all programs. Here you can see accessories. Now here you can see in this option you can see sound recorder. You can see sound recorder. Here I am clicking sound recorder. Okay, now you can see here I am using start recording. Okay, so here you can see recording is starting. Here I am using this slide will show number only 1. Okay, now this line I already recorded in audio form, so I want to stop recording. Okay, now I want to save this audio file. It is important. So in desktop, here I am using trial. Here I am using trial and save this file. Okay students, now here I am close this audio file. Now here I am using again normal. Okay, but I want to show our audio file here. So here I am using insert. Then we can use movies and sound. You can see movie and sound. This option you can see movie and sound. Okay, so in desktop here I am using this option, all movie and sound. So you can use all files. You can select all files. Okay, this is important. So in this you can select our trial. This is our trial. This is our trial and we can open. Okay students, so this audio file you can see. Okay, so this is our narration. Okay, this is our narration. Okay, so I want to listen this file, so simply we can use slideshow. Okay, now we can click this file. Okay, so we simply click on this. Okay, and it will display our voice. Here I am using click on this, so you can see this in bottom. You can see this is our play option. So I am clicking this play button. Okay, so you can see. So it will display my sound. Okay, so you can see this is our play button and you can see. Now here I am pausing this sound. Okay, so we can record our narration in a audio file. First we can save our audio file, then we can use insert, and then we can use movie and sound, and we can display this icon. Okay student, so our fourth point is learn to record narration and timing. Okay students, so this is our thing. Now next thing you can see, I want to give the password. I want to give the password on this file. So here I am using file. Here I am using save as. Okay, in save as, here in desktop I want to save this file. Here I am using practice. Okay, so here you can see, here the option is save with password. Okay, you can just click on this, then save. Okay, now you can set the password. So here I am using password 123, and same password you will type again 123. Now you can okay. Now I want to close this file. I want to close this file. Okay students. But I want to open this file again. So here I am using open, and you can see in this file our file is practice. So you can see this is our practice file, and I want to open this file. Now you can see here it will ask the password. So you must input 1 2 3 1 2 3. Again here I am input okay 1 2 3, then okay. So we can also give password to our file. Okay students. So this is our last topic, how to protect presentation using password. Okay students. Now here I am giving one new interesting topic. So I want to close this file. Okay. Now again here I am using presentation. Here I am using empty presentation. I want to create. Okay. Here I am showing rehearsal timing concept. Okay. So in rehearsal timing I want to use format. Here I am using page. Okay. First I want to change the color of page. So here I am using gray color. Okay. No. Here I am using again insert slide. This is our second slide. Here I am using page. Here I am using color. Here I am giving another new color, suppose red color. Okay. So no, because I want to use this slide background. So this is our first slide. This is our second slide. In first slide here I am using 1. Okay. And in second slide we can use 2. So here we can use rehearsal timing concept. So automatically our slide will run on the full screen. So rehearsal timing we can use 1 and 2. Okay. So you can see this is our slideshow option. Now you can see our rehearsal timing option. You can see here I am clicking on this. Okay. So in bottom you can see 1 2 3. Okay, just click on this. This is our second slide. Second slide rehearsal timing will record. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 and click on this. Okay students. So our slide become a video. Okay, first slide stay on 4 seconds and second slide will stay on 5 seconds. So our total timing is our 9 seconds. So we can this is our rehearsal timing. Okay. So simply we can use slideshow. Okay. Now you can see 1 2 3 4. Now second slide will remain 1 2 3 4 5. Okay students. So this is very interesting feature. So here I am using rehearsal timing. Okay. So with the help of rehearsal timing, first we set the timing of particular slide one by one, and then we can use slideshow and we can see our slide just like a movie. Okay students. So today I am discussing the chapter 4 topic slideshow, hide slide, using header footer, slide number, date and time, each and every slide, particular slide, slide transition with sound, record narration with sound file, show the timing, and how to use password. Okay students, thank you so much.